Hello, everyone, and welcome back to oh my gosh, the coffee shops soundstage, sponsored by QXO. My name's Karen Edwards, and we've been doing a lot of these videos today. So sorry for that little bit of tongue tiedness, but I'm really excited to welcome the folks from Sherwin-Williams MetalVue to the soundstage. Junie, Brendan, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, wow. So how about just introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about your role there.
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Junie Lee. I'm on the marketing team for Sherwin-Williams Coil Coatings. I was a member of the MetalVue team. I've been with the company now going on 11 years, and my responsibilities are to just provide value to our customers, supporting them with marketing efforts, and yeah, anything that can help grow their business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brendan.
Brendan McGinnis. I'm the OEM program manager for MetalVue. I've been with Sherwin for like 7 years, something like that at this point. I don't know, a big run of time. But what I do is I work with metal manufacturers and contractors to try to pair them together to utilize our tools.
Excellent. Okay. And the MetalVue program is, I think, brilliant. You guys have done a lot of work to help contractors get into metal and grow.
Mhm.
So, can you talk a little bit about the program, what's involved in some of the benefits?
So the biggest pillar of our program is a tool called Roofing Passport. What Roofing Passport allows you to do is, in most circumstances, same day takeoffs for a metal roof without ever leaving your desk. So you don't actually have to send someone to measure it. You don't have to actually sit in and punch it into CAD or whatever. You can either enter in an address, upload a blueprint, plan, or drawing, or upload an XML file, and that will allow you to go straight to a takeoff that you can then go into a first call with your customers with a quote for metal, and not as a afterthought where historically in the metal space it's been kind of an order taking industry, right? Where we're happy to sell you a metal roof if that's what you want, but we don't have a lot of boots on the ground actually selling it alongside asphalt. And a lot of that has been because it's taken so long to quote. So we put together the Roofing Passport tool in an effort to speed that and increase that sales cycle. The other portion that we're working on is what's called our MetalVue portal. We're rolling out as we speak. But it is a full gamut of marketing materials, of video trainings on how to sell metal in the home alongside asphalt, some basic metal installation training, all kinds of marketing materials from Sherwin-Williams, everything that you could possibly need to get out there and start selling metal.
Yeah, we're really seeing metal grow.
Absolutely.
In general, right? I know I've worked with Renee Rainey from the Metal Roofing Alliance
Sure,
and
sure.
the Metal Construction Association, and they're always sharing numbers that, however many years ago it was 8%, now it's nearing 20% of the market.
Mhm.
So a lot of contractors out there who maybe have never done metal were like, I need a piece of that pie,
Right,
right?
right.
So MetalVue, how do they get started? What's the first step they need to do to be part of the MetalVue program?
Reach out to the MetalVue team, right? So Brendan, myself, whomever on the MetalVue squad, and then depending on your preferences, we will link you with an OEM of Sherwin-Williams, 100% coated metal, and then from there, I mean, it really comes down to just tutoring you on how to use the system, the platform, and then showcasing all the available services at their disposal, right?
Yeah.
So Brendan mentioned the installation training, sales
Hmm.
training, the network, coffee shop, right? And then
Yeah.
also just our various partners, MetalVue, Roofing Works, Up Level. We've really made sure that anyone that we introduce to contractors are best in class and industry leaders.
Yeah, I think Giddy Up was here
Yes,
earlier.
Giddy Up as well.
They're
Yes.
part of it. They gave a shout out to MetalVue.
Right.
It's there's a lot of options out there for contractors, and it can take a long time to really vet a vendor and who do I want to work with, but you've done that work for them.
Right.
Correct. Yeah, we've done a lot of homework and have found best in class across the board. And the big thing here is that we have a very strong brand. We have a brand that's been around for over 100 years. That if you ask, 10 people out on the street, name me a paint company, most of them are going to say Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
And we know that this contractor base loves having a strong brand to sell. So
Mhm.
that's one of the biggest things that we're bringing to the table here. And because we have such a strong brand with a history of quality, we have to make sure that we're offering and we're making connections to people of the same quality as we go. So we
Yeah.
have to maintain our name through all of this. So we've done our due diligence with everyone that we recommend, with all of our tools and things. So we're trying to do our best to do justice to our brand.
Yeah, and you make it easy, you know,
Mhm.
for the contractors. I can't wait till the new MetalVue portal is out.
Mhm.
We'll have to do a longer,
For sure.
session or podcast
Mhm.
about all the
Absolutely.
cool stuff that's in there. It's funny because, you know, so many contractors are using programs that offer portals to their customers, but
Mhm.
so why can't they have their own portal? And
Right.
now they do.
Right.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of having all these resources if they're not at their disposal,
Mhm.
right? So simplify everything, make it accessible for the contractors, help them grow their business.
And the technology behind so many of the services, it's just so powerful
Right.
and can really assist. I remember, you know, doing a takeoff that you could actually use the measurements to order your metal, and
Mhm.
10 years ago it was like, I don't know, I might want to double check. Well, today, like, it's spot on,
Right.
right? So you're really pulling those tools together that are going to eliminate mistakes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're very much always in tune with accuracy, which is why we partner with EagleView.
Yeah.
They fly planes at a much lower altitude than your typical aerial imagery.
Yeah.
So partnering with them, making sure that our tools are robust. We do still say, verify before you actually cut anything, but these are close enough to sell. It is
Mhm.
1 to 2%, and we're talking $100 to $200 on a $50,000 roof.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can sell that roof all day long.
All day long.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
safety thing too, right?
Yeah.
Less time spent on the roof, right? Trust but verify,
Yep.
but pretty accurate.
Yeah, and I think, you know, using those kind of tools like that, the giddy ups,
Mhm.
that technology really can help build confidence in that homeowner.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That, you know, hey, I'm working with a contractor that is, you know, part of this Sherwin-Williams
Mhm.
program, very well-known brand,
Right.
and then is using the latest tools and technology to do my job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so when I say my job, I mean my home,
Right.
my roofing job, my
Right.
roofing
Right.
job. Yeah, yeah, no, that's fantastic. So MetalVue has a full directory on Metal Coffee
Mhm.
Shop.
Mhm.
That was part of the whole reason Metal Coffee Shop
Yeah.
exists today, was really to promote more metal
Mhm.
and to give contractors the resources to be able to easily offer that to their customers.
That's
So
it.
Absolutely.
We're
yeah,
just here to drive demand and make it easier.
yeah,
Anything we can do, and even if it's not something that we currently offer right now, we're listening to our customers. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
tell us what you want, and we will find it. We will
yeah.
find a way to make your life easier in Middle.
Right.
Nice. And you guys have a whole row of booths here
Mm-hmm.
at the
Yeah.
show,
Yeah.
MetalVue being one of
Mm-hmm.
them. And then
Absolutely.
I saw Uniflex
Uniflex,
and
Mhm.
GSL,
GeoStep.
That's
and
right.
Giddy
Yeah.
Up's right
Get
across
up
the
right
street from
across.
us.
Giddy Up's
Eagle View's
across.
just down the street.
Absolutely.
And we're at
Wow.
1423, so come on
Mhm.
down.
All
Right by
right.
the food
1423.
court.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good
Yep.
spot. Yeah. So 1423. We have the show tomorrow, the last day. Starts about 10 a.m., goes till about 3. So, yeah, if you get a chance, come out because you can talk to all those
Mhm.
partners and
Mhm.
see for yourself what MetalVue can do for your business.
Come in and let
Absolutely.
us scan your badge, and we'll get you entered for a Yeti cooler as well. So
That's
just
right.
come
Nice.
through. Let me show you the roofing passport. It'll take 2 minutes. It's very quick. It's very easy. We'll get you entered to win the cooler.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
And if you can't make it to the show, that's okay.
Yep.
Just look up the MetalVue directory on
Mhm.
metalcoffeeshop.com and you'll find all the information you need right there, how to get started and how it can help. Thank you both for being here
Thank you for
today.
Thank you,
having us.
Karen.
Yeah, I hope that tomorrow goes well. It was a crazy busy day
It
today.
was.
It's fun.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of
A
fun.
lot of fun. So, that's why you should come tomorrow
Yep.
so you can see all this cool stuff.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right, this was our last video today
All right.
Save the
because
best
the
for last.
show
That's
is
right.
the show is closing, but we will be back tomorrow morning starting around 9:15, 9:30, so you can follow along and we hope to see you then. Bye everyone.
Bye.